But again, there are seats available if you're in the vicinity and want to see hockey at its best in the world's second best league.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big walk-up crowd tonight, too, and I think some fans are still late getting here with the early start at 6 o'clock as opposed to normal 7 o'clock. I knew it threw off my pregame ritual a little bit.
I know, it did.
I got thrown off. I said, oh, it's 4 o'clock already. I better get going.
J.F. Berube defending the goal off to my left. Backed up tonight by Steve Mastelers out of UMass Amherst. And Jacob Markstrom, who's been one of the big stories in these Calder Cup playoffs, in goal for the Utica Comets.
Most importantly, Michael Mersch at the left wing for the Manchester Monarchs to start it off.
Off the faceoff, Sanguinetti with it. Sends it right in on Berube and forced to make the save right away as he turned aside a long shot by Sanguinetti, former member of the Hartford Wolfpack. Playing away, O'Neill with it. Gains the line. Has it knocked away, taken now by Bodnerchuk. Bods rattles it around the wall on the near side. Puck loose along the right wing wall. Conacher pokes it into the neutral zone. On it now, Colin Miller. Slides it across ice. Miller with it in the neutral zone.
A big key here for the Monarchs, not feeling it out. They need to dictate the tempo early on in this contest.
Now giving chase. Kempe, his shot, a save.
Yeah, up high. Good shot by Kempe as he tried to put it in between the goaltender and the post. And Markstrom, the big netminder, has been so great through this postseason. Put it aside with the blocker.
Now off the end wall. Shore throws it in front, and it's knocked out of the way by Peter Anderson. Kept in at the line by the Monarchs. O'Brien with his drive, and the goaltender Markstrom got a piece of it with the glove, and it deflected off the netting out of play.
Yeah, really good pressure for the Manchester Monarchs. That was a really quality shift. Those guys look like they're going to stay out there. As Kempe, O'Brien, and Shore, nope, they are going to head off. But that was a really quality shift. Good pressure. They forced a couple of turnovers. And that's what the Monarchs do. They forecheck well, use that speed, seal off along the wall, and get it to the net.
Nick Dowd will take the faceoff for the Manchester Monarchs. Right circle with Wasey Hamilton. Won by Hamilton. And on it now is Biega. Biega sends it all the way down the length of the ice. And it is indeed icing against the Utica Comets.
They didn't like the call, but the touch-up came well shy of the red line, and that'll get the Monarchs an offensive zone face-off. And again, that's a big key for the Monarchs as well. Offensive zone face-offs up the middle. The team's so strong. Nick Dowd, I think the most underrated of the Manchester Monarchs. Great in the face-off circle. They need to win face-offs, dictate tempo.
Dowd on the draw again with Wasey Hamilton. Off the draw, Biega on it. Biega out of Harvard, played there for Ted Donato. Gravel knocks it down in his own zone. And on it now in the neutral zone is Backman. Backman a drive, and it whistles wide of Markstrom. Now with it, Dowd in the trapezoid. Dowd battling along the end wall with Corrado. Now with it is Backman, side of the left wing circle, back up top to Gravel. His drive knocked down by Markstrom, cleared to the near side wall, taken by Gounce. Kept alive at the line by Gravel. Now Dowd with it along the right wing wall for the Monarchs. His pass stolen away by Zaleski. Zaleski bumped by Dowd.
Not sure if the shot on goal button isn't working or if the operator is asleep at the switch, but showing only. Now there he goes. He had 0 shots for the Monarchs. Now it's up to 2. My count has 4.
And there's been now a big hit by Auger. Big hit.
That's what he needs to do. This line can pound. Auger, Crescenzi, and Bissonnette.
Shinkarik was the recipient of that big blow by Auger. Now Crescenzi sends it behind the net. On it, Loverty backhands it into the neutral zone. Now knocked down in the Utica end, giving chase the Monarchs. Crescenzi on it in the right wing corner. Now to Bissonnette. Biss's pass to Auger, and he shot it just wide. Kept in by Bodnerchuk. Auger has it left wing corner. Now Bissonnette sends it off the far wall, but it's taken by the Comets in the neutral zone. Acton with it. Acton throws it off the end wall, off the carom, taken by Loverty.
And they'll just go off for a change. Good shift again for the Monarchs. That time Auger, Bissonnette, as well as Crescenzi getting it done for the Manchester Monarchs. The knock on Utica, Ken, has been that they don't like to play in their own end. They are fast. They have good size and speed. Good skilled players, but they don't like to play in their own zone. Monarchs making them do it here early.
Land away along the left wing wall, now along the end wall. Wheel battling in his own zone. Wraps it around the wall, kept alive by the Comets along the left wing wall. Back out to the line it goes. Anderson wraps it around. The Dashers comes out in front, takes a crazy hop out of the left wing corner, and J.F. Berube pounced on it right at the top of the blue paint. So we get a face-off in the Monarch zone. We played 3 minutes and 24 seconds of period number 1, no score in this Calder Cup Finals game number 1.
Mixing and matching already is Mike Stothers as he puts Auger up with O'Brien and Mersch for the defensive zone face-off. No Kempe on this line, and Auger was just out there for a shift.
Friesen will take the draw against Shore, one by Shore to Gravel. Now Forbert with it, plays it far side. On it for the Monarchs, Gravel ahead to O'Brien. Throws it into the slot, cleared away by Markstrom to the left wing wall. Now Bryan
big hit by Auger. Auger came in and leveled.
Auger a drive, goes wide, stick side of Markstrom. Now puck loose in the right wing corner. Taken away in the neutral zone. Utica with it over the line, right side for Tannen. And the net now becomes dislodged behind Berube.
Now we're getting a little bit of a scrum after one of the Utica players is down and thrown behind the net. Can't quite see who it is at this point.
16:06 to go here in the opening period. We are scoreless at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Reminder that game 2 will be played tomorrow at 5 o'clock. 4:45 for the broadcast on that. And a reminder that all of these games in the Calder Cup Finals are available on AHL Live for free. Free of charge on AHLLive.com. Face-off, left wing circle to the right of J.F. Berube. We played a little shy of 4 minutes here in the opening period. Hamilton will take the draw against Nick Dowd in the Monarchs end of the ice. Off the face-off, Miller battling along the end wall with Gounce, and the Monarchs come away with the puck. Taken in the neutral zone by Dowd. Dowd wraps it around the wall on the far side. Now cleared but not out. Kept in by the Monarchs. Miller pulls the trigger. Saved by Markstrom with Backman right on the doorstep.
Tremendous rebound control right there, Ken, as Backman was looking for some loose change. As you mentioned, the big netminder brought that one in. His stats, impressive. 1.87 goals allowed, 93.1 save percentage for the big netminder Jacob Markstrom. And that's a big concern for the Monarchs going into this series. But let's face it, the Monarchs have faced a lot of good netminders throughout the course of this postseason and the season as well. And in particular, Matt Murray of the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins, who the Monarchs sent packing in 5 games. The key for for solving him, same for Markstrom. Get bodies in front of him, get bodies to the net. Monarchs need to do that.
Wheel will take the draw against Acton, right circle to the left of Markstrom. Off the draw, Miller pulls the trigger. It's deflected wide and was deflected out of play by the Comets, so the faceoff will be in the Utica zone. With 15:40 to go here in the opening period. Faceoff right circle to the left of Jacob Markstrom out of Sweden. Has NHL experience with Florida and Vancouver. Vancouver, of course, the parent club of the Utica Comets. Wheel on the draw with Wacey Hamilton. Brings back memories of Wacey Rabbit, who played for Providence at one time. Puck comes down to the Monarchs end of the ice. Berube plays it behind the net, far side to Schultz.
Tough bounce to Schultz, but he handled and got it on to Miller. Very high quality breakout here for the Monarchs.
Now knocked down in the neutral zone by the Comets. Back it goes to Anderson. Anderson, his pass goes off the stick of Zaleski and out of play into the netting in the left wing corner in the Monarchs end of the ice. 15:16 to go here in period number 1 at the Verizon Wireless Arena, downtown Manchester, New Hampshire.
And one thing you can definitely tell at ice level, this is a big team. This is a very big, thick team. Long sticks, hard on the puck.
Face off, center circle, won by Shore, back to Loverty. Slides it across ice to Bodnerchuk. Bod's with it. Is cleared, knocked down, taken by the Comets. On it, Corrado in his own end. Corrado plays it ahead Deep into the Manchester end of the ice. Bodnerchuk has it along the end wall, drops it off for Loverty. Now stolen by Conacher, throws it out in front, cleared away by the Monarchs.
It never got through. Monarchs bodies out front.
Corrado slides it across ice. Stolen by O'Brien in the neutral zone.
Had to wait for Kempe, and I don't know, that was really close.
Very close. And you can tell
Kempe was inside
the
Kempe was inside the zone, and O'Brien tried to take a diagonal route into the offensive zone despite having some speed. Because Kempe did not clear the zone, they call him offsides.
Faceoff will come just outside the Utica line. Crescenzi taking the draw against Will Acton. Will Acton, 33 NHL games with the Edmonton Oilers out of Lake Superior State. Andrew Crescenzi, one of the better faceoff men the Monarchs have. And I put the kiss of death on him, obviously, as Utica wins the draw.
I looked out earlier.
Now puck thrown into the left wing corner, Manchester zone. Gravel with it to Forbert, wraps it around the wall far side for Crescenzi. Now puck kept in by the Comets at the line. Backhanded off the right wing wall. Puck loose in the trapezoid. Now on it is Shinkarek.
That was knocked off by Acton.
Net dislodged again for the second time in the Monarch zone.
The previous time, Shore made contact with one of the Comets and knocked him into the net. That time, looked like Acton was more the guy, although he was engaged with Gravel.
Little to choose between these two clubs in the opening 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, I agree with that. Monarchs had a little bit better pressure. They've created some more scoring opportunities in the offensive zone. Markstrom's been good with rebound control. 2 shots to my count against JF Berube so far on this one. Scoreboard only showing 1, but yeah, it's been pretty even here at the start. Both teams feeling each other out, but doing so with a lot of high-pace hockey.
Now with the neutral zone, Backman. Backman throws it in off the right wing wall for the Monarchs. Vandergulik knocks Sanguinetti to the end wall. Now Dowd with it. Dowd drops it off for Backman. Backman has it poked away into the corner as he battles with Anderson, right wing corner. Dowd stepping in along with Friesen.
Officials really letting the guys play, too, early on in this contest. There have been some borderline things that have been let go as the officials want to let the guys decide it on the ice so far.
Now broken up at the line was Utica by the Monarchs. Now on it is Corrado at his own line, sends it ahead. Puck comes deep in the Monarchs end of the ice. Jeff Schultz on it. He's taken hard to the wall by Verten, and out in front, backhander save by Berube.
Schultz is hurt. That's where most of the hits have been. They've been behind the line, behind the goal, along the wall. There's been a lot of those types of hits that have been let go so far. So they've gotten a little more vicious.
Baertschi throws it out in front. Quick shot by Friesen. A save by Berube, and now Friesen goes after Colin Miller. Right after Berube made the stop.
That's the danger, though, Ken, with letting those types of plays go, where you have a situation where the hits get a little more intense. And that time, that was pretty vicious one on Jeff Schultz.
13:21 to go.
He sent it back to the dressing room.
First period, no score. We'll take a 60-second break on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Dr. Joseph Sheehan, DDS, has been a dentist for your Manchester Monarchs since 2001. Specializing in family dentistry, Dr. Sheehan now offers the CEREC one-day crown system where your crown is done in just one visit. Other services include prevention and treatment of all dental diseases, needleless laser dentistry, and promoting overall dental and oral health for all ages. Located in the Manchester Mill Yard at 155 Dow Street, Suite 401. Call Dr. Sheehan at 603-623-0641 to schedule an appointment, 623-0641.
Morgan Press is a proud supporter of the Manchester Monarchs. Why not let Morgan Press be a proud supporter of your business? For over 30 years, Morgan Press has been delivering quality work at a reasonable price. Morgan Press, for all your commercial offset and digital printing needs. Please visit our website for more information. www.morganpress.com. That's www.morganpress.com.
Face-off left circle to the right of JF Berube. Back out to the line it goes to Corrado. Puck loose along the left wing boards in the Monarchs end of the ice. No score on this one. Wheel comes away with it. Center ice to Michael Mersch. Gains the line. Left side. Mersch's drive. Knocked away by Markstrom. O'Neill to Wheel. Wheel along the end wall. Sends it far side. Grenier takes it away, side of the left wing circle as they battle for it there in the Utica zone. Now Wheel up with it. Wheel on the backhand of the trapezoid. Wheel has it right wing side in the corner. Now Wheel drops it back to Brian O'Neill. His pass to Bodnerchuk. His drive saved by Markstrom, and he hangs on with Hirsch on the doorstep.
Set up out front. Bodnerchuk let it go. There's a clear lane to the net. Netminder is able to see it well as Mersch was battling to get over to the near side and the near post. Corrado and him engaged in front of the net. And now we're going to have a penalty called. Conacher is saying that he got slashed and a cross-check, and I think Bodnerchuk is headed off as a result of that.
Well, Utica will be on the power play here with...
As I mentioned before, Ken, there's been a lot of things out on the ice that have been let go so far in the game, and as a result, obviously, Ken, you want to let the guys play, you want to let it get decided, but when you have penalties along the wall with cross-checks and some worse, and in Jeff Schultz's case, you let those things go, and the guys start to get frustrated and start to police the game themselves.
Now Bod's in the box at the 7:17 mark of period number 1. No score in this one. Face-off right circle to the left of J.F. Berube. First power play of this Calder Cup final series. Now wrapped around the wall by Miller, kept in by O'Reilly at the left point. He drops it off. Now a blast by Sanguinetti, actually threw it into the left wing corner.
I think Crescenzi blocked that. Monarchs with some numbers, 3-2.
Shore over the line, right side to Forbert. Now broken up in the slot by Sanguinetti.
Right off the skate of Crescenzi.
Now O'Reilly over the line, right side for Conacher. His drive, save in the midsection by Berube.
That's a huge save. You have numbers going the other direction. You don't score or get the puck on goal. That means there's going to be numbers in the other direction. And J.F. Berube needed to make a big stop right there for the Manchester Monarchs, and that's exactly what he did. And talking to J.F. the other day, he said that, and this is the type of game that he was talking about, where there's a lot of times you do not see the puck if you are him, and you don't feel the puck. You're not getting shots on goal. He said he's done a much better job of concentrating in the last 3 series and staying within the game and being more focused, and that's why he's played much better.
Now with the left side, Utica played into the right wing corner. Now shot by Sanguinetti is blocked by Dowd.
It's a great PK so far for the Monarchs. Only a minute and 20, assuming only 40 seconds into it though. Monarchs looking strong though on the PK.
O'Reilly starts out of his own zone, drops it near side for Berchi. That's how you pronounce it, Berchi. Now it's O'Reilly gaining the line, takes it right side. Drops it off right wing side for Grenier. Back to O'Reilly. Has it poked away by Loverty. Back out to the line it goes. Berchi with it. Sends it right side. Gets it back. Slides it across ice. Berchi with it. Drops it off goal line extended. Back in the high slot it goes. Shot by Clendenning. Save. Loose puck. And covered up by Berube.
This has been one of the best PKs for the Monarchs so far this year. Minute 18. But Utica thinks that they have shot lanes. They think that they have passes. They think they have the step on guys. And the Monarchs are recovering tremendously well, whether it's the netminder making saves, whether it's getting the stick in late or closing. Utica frustrated. You listen to the guys along the bench here. They're like, there it is, and then it's gone. And that's something the guys take note of. Monarchs PK, very good so far.
42 seconds remaining on the penalty to Andrew Bodnerchuk. 11:25 to go in the scoreless opening period. Friesen on the draw. Now one by the Monarchs. Wrapped around the wall. Kept in by Clendenning. Wraps it around the wall on the near side. Forbert shovels it along the boards. Cleared into
the... to make the play forward. He took a huge hit in the left wing corner, but he got the puck out. That's a great play by Derek Forbert.
Anderson with it. Anderson in the neutral zone. Drops it off for Friesen. Gains the line, but offside whistled against the Comets. And we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone.
A bit of a Bronx cheer here for the Monarchs fans who feel that officiating has not necessarily gone their way early on here in Game 1.
11:03 to go in the opening period. Love the sign hanging down from Section 204. Give Utica the Boudica. Very clever. Face-off just outside the Manchester line. Off the draw, one by the Monarchs. Miller with it in his own end, and he fires it down the length of the ice. Stopped behind the net by Markstrom. Leaves it for Anderson. Anderson starts out of his own zone for the Comets. Center ice, Friesen. Friesen goes down as he crossed the line.
Miller made contact with him, and as a result, Utica offside.
3 seconds remaining on the penalty to Bodnarchuk with 10:46 to go in period number 1 here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Faceoff will come just outside the Manchester zone. As we get set for the faceoff, linesmen tonight, Trent Knorr and Alex Stagnone. I think it's the first game that Knorr has officiated in this building, at least in a while. Acton will take the draw for Utica against Nick Dowd. Off the faceoff. Puck knocked back into the Monarch zone. Loverty sends it neutral zone. Now comes deep in the Utica end of the ice. On it, Corrado. Now Acton with it in his own end. Penalty has expired. Monarchs back at full strength. Bodnarchuk, center ice to Vandergulik. Now with it, Dowd. Dowd gains the line. His pass knocked down to the slot. Vandergulik with it. His shot saved. Markstrom. Shot by Dowd. Save. Back out to Loverty in the high slot. He lets it go. Knocked down in front. And cleared into the neutral zone by the Comets. Now Loverty going at it with Shinkarik. Now playing away.
The energy in this building is awesome, Ken.
It is great.
Monarchs getting a secondary attack there with Vandergulik, and then an opportunity for Loverty. The anticipation building amongst the fans, looking for that first goal of the game.
Well, you're scoreless. We've played more than 10 minutes of the opening period. Utica with the lone power play so far. Now backhand in front goes wide.
Puck, Ken. It went over Gravel's stick, and Zielinski had a chance out front. JF made the stop. He's been really solid for the Monarchs.
Now in the trapezoid, Markstrom sends it far side to Zaleski. Puck loose along the left wing boards. Dug out by the Comets. Gauntz sends it into the neutral zone for Hamilton. Zaleski has it right wing side. Plays it ahead. Backhander Hamilton sticked away by Berube.
Again, active within the game. JF gets the stick out and gets it out of harm's way. Net comes off again.
9:20 to go. Opening period. We remain scoreless. Monarchs and the Comets will take a 60-second break on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
And here is your lobster frittata. It's topped with a
Oh, yeah!
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
I'm so sorry. Really. He's not usually like this, but with Verizon XLTE,
Yes.
he can stream his hockey on the go.
Right.
So when updates and highlights come in, well, sometimes he can't help. Yes! He just really loves his hockey.
With double the 4G LTE bandwidth in cities nationwide, Verizon XLTE turns anytime into hockey time. Coverage not available everywhere. See VerizonWireless.com for details.
Manchester Subaru is New England's largest volume Subaru dealer. Come check out the all-new Subaru 2015 Outback, starting at $269 per month. Don't forget about the family favorite vehicle, the Forester, getting 32 highway miles per gallon. If pricing is your goal, Manchester Subaru will never put you in the penalty box. Call them today at 888-223-7455 or visit them on the web at manchestersubaru.com. Test drive a Subaru and receive 2 tickets to any Manchester Monarchs home game.
Face off just outside the Monarch zone. No score in this one. 9:20 to play in the opening period. Great to have you with us.
Jeff Schultz still has not returned to the Monarchs bench. Again, Monarchs currently playing with 5D. Mike Muir just went over to talk to Mike Stothers about that. And not sure what the news was. And Coach Stothers is a good poker face, so I can't really give you too much information other than the fact that Schultz is not on the bench, and he is obviously a significant part. Really, in my view, the Monarchs shut down defenseman with that seasoned veteran status as the Monarchs go offside. Seasoned veteran status, big stick, and a guy who knows the game, plays the game, thinks the game really well.
8:57 to go here in the opening period. No score. Monarchs and the Utica Comets in game 1 of this Calder Cup final series.
And Schultz inserted in the lineup for the Los Angeles Kings last year in the series against the Anaheim Ducks, and played a huge role in allowing the Kings to win that series, and went into the boards hard and looked like should have been a penalized hit, but it was not, and Schultz remains in the Monarchs dressing room.
Now on the forecheck for Utica is Berchi. Utica keeping the puck alive at the line. There's a shot that goes wide off the stick of Biega. Now up with it, O'Brien. O'Brien with it along the left wing wall in his own zone for the Monarchs. Drops it off for Loverty. Now over the line, Shore. Shore tried to hit O'Brien. O'Brien collects in the corner. His pass deflected high in the air. Kept in by Miller to Shore left side. His drive goes just wide of Markstrom. And the rebound comes all the way down into the Monarchs' end of the ice. Taken by Derek Forbert. Plays it off the near side wall for Shore. Knocked away at the line. Acton with it over the line. Acton down the middle. His drive saved in the midsection by Berube, and he hangs on.
You know, Utica's been looking at JF's numbers, and they're like, oh, okay. I mean, we're going to be able to have some success against this guy. So I think that it's been really important for JF to play the way he has played early on in this contest. He's been tested. He's answered the test. And we obviously know what type of netminder JF is and how he has played, particularly in that Hartford series. And it's tremendous for the Monarchs, particularly in Game 3. But the stats obviously jump off the page at you as a result of what was a tough Portland series, and Utica, I'm certain, wanted to test him early on in this game, and so far he's answered it.
Face-off left circle to the right of Berube. Acton will take the face-off against Crescenzi for the Manchester Monarchs. 8:07 to go in period number 1. Off the draw. On it, Forbert. Knocked away. Acton's drive. And that was deflected out of play.
Numerous hockey celebrities in the house once again tonight. I was coming downstairs prior to the contest and ran into Brad Marchand, who's in the building here tonight. The Bruins feisty winger in the building tonight. And you mentioned the former Monarchs guys, and Rob Blake, the general manager of the Manchester Monarchs, Hockey Hall of Famer here tonight as well. And I'm on the lookout for other celebs.
Face-off left circle to the right of J.F. Berube. Shots even at 6 apiece. Off the draw, puck in the left wing corner. Played ahead to Auger. Sends it into the neutral zone. Knocked down there by Huskins. Kent Huskins, who's been around a while, both in the NHL and the AHL. Auger sends it off the far wall. On it, Clendenning. Clendenning in the corner. Plays it behind the net. Huskins has it. He drops it off for Acton. Now knocked down in the neutral zone by Loverty. Loverty has it in his own end. Being
taken down.
And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Eric Koharski with the right hand up. First power play of the Monarchs coming up. Monarchs chance to build a rush here. But some miscommunication in the D zone has them pinned in.
They have the extra attacker on the ice. And the delayed penalty being called here against the Utica Comets. On it, Wheel in the neutral zone. 6 attackers on for the Monarchs. Here's O'Neill right side. Broken up by Anderson. And now going at it, Sanguinetti.
Auger put the arm up high on Sanguinetti, and all heck is breaking loose behind the net.
Big flare up in the trapezoid behind Markstrom.
10 days off for the Monarchs, significant, and allowed some rest and recovery. And Justin Auger, a guy who I thought really needed it. He's 21 years of age. He's a huge, big body, but he also really takes a toll on him. And he has been great early on in this game. He has been incredibly aggressive. Hopefully he doesn't take a penalty here that's going to result in negating the power play as he heads to the box. But he was, looks like we are going to get 4-on-4. So that's unfortunate. But Auger, very aggressive early on in this game. Like him going in behind the net. He takes a penalty in that instance. It's the second time the Monarchs have been engaged with the Utica Comets and have been the lone recipient of a penalty. Obviously, Auger behind the net, player up there, meeting a guy for a hit. He goes off. Another Sanguinetti is off now as well. So good.
Yeah.
That'll even it up.
Shinkarik and Sanguinetti both off for Utica. Auger in the box for the Monarchs. So we'll see how it's sorted out here by our referees tonight, Garrett Rank and Terry Koharski. But the Monarchs should, and I emphasize should, be on the power play. With 7:06 to go and a scoreless opening period.
5-on-4. It looked like initially Koharski put up 4-on-4. But good, 5-on-4. Give the Monarchs their first power play of the game.
Face-off left circle to the right of Markstrom.
So far in the game, not a lot of time and space for Brian O'Neill and Jordan Wheel to see if they're able to get things going here with the man advantage. Same thing for Michael Mersch.
Shore will take the draw, left wing circle to the right of Markstrom. Monarchs with the power play for the first time tonight. Off the draw, Huskins backhands it. Puck winds up in the Monarchs end of the ice. Colin Miller on it.
Or as Doc Emmerich would say, pitchforks it up towards the scoreboard.
Now within the neutral zone, it's Wheel. Wheel shifting over the line, down the middle, broken up on the slot, recovered by O'Neill. O'Neill back to Wheel right side. Wheel for Shore, back to O'Neill. Drops it off for Shore, top of the right wing circle, side of the circle to Mersch, goal line extended. Mersch in the right wing corner. Back out to the line, but could not be kept in by Wheel at the right point, so Jordan has to track it down in his own zone. Now Wheel with it, plays it ahead to Brian O'Neill. Monarchs on the power play. O'Neill left side to Mersch. Mersch wraps it around the wall on the near side. Shore bumped in the corner by Anderson. O'Neill goes down. Now Wheel for Miller, pulls the trigger and knocked down. Cleared by Utica.
Yeah, 4 bodies out front. Miller put that one on edge to try to get a little bit of a strange sequence on the puck coming towards the net, but still went right into a body.
Now in the neutral zone, it's Miller with it. Miller wraps it around the wall on the near side. Now puck is loose. Battling for it is Kempe, but it's stolen away by Acton. Acton plays it ahead. Friesen giving chase, left wing side. Friesen stumbles, and it's picked up by Backman in his own end. Backman, neutral zone. Backman over the line, right side. Backman takes it along the end wall, tied up by Anderson. Friesen on it, far side for the Comets. And he clears it the length of the ice. Monarchs power play in the postseason, generally speaking, certainly has not been as good as it was in the regular season.
Agreed.
Now Dowd broken up as he tried to cross the line. Kempe with it. Kempe gains the line for Dowd. Dowd sends it cross ice. Now Laverty, high slot. Broke his stick. He has to play without it.
Gravel's here comes coming back.
Gounce a drive. Kick save by
well played. Laverty took the man. Gravel came back and took the puck off the pad of J.F. Berube.
Now poked to the neutral zone by Vandergulik. Glendening drops it off for Corrado. Played in by O'Reilly. Side of the net. Smothered by Berube. With 4:46 remaining here in period number 1 at the Verizon Wireless Arena. So both teams unable to capitalize on their first power plays of this game 1 of the Calder Cup Finals. Shots are 7 for the Comets and 6 for the Monarchs.
Game hasn't disappointed, that's for sure. And we're still in that feeling out phase as well for both teams. The compete level is incredibly high. The energy is great in the building. Both teams throwing the body, skating the puck hard, and it's been a very entertaining start to this contest. Utica certainly has pushed the Monarchs here in this first period of play. They've gotten the puck to JF 7 times.
Forbert behind the net, sends it far side. Vandergulik on it, center ice to Zach O'Brien.
Numbers at the hurry.
O'Brien plays it in off the right wing wall. O'Brien went down, Sanguinetti with it to O'Reilly. His pass deflected. Played ahead by the Comets. Conacher sends it off the left wing wall. O'Brien chips it into the neutral zone. On it, Anderson. Anderson's pass deflected. Conacher sends it ahead, knocked down at the line by Gravel. On it, Wheel in the neutral zone. Wheel with it over the line, drops it off for Mersch. Mersch plays it along the wall. Puck kept in by O'Neill at the right point. Now Wheel has it side of the right wing circle, bottom of the circle. Wheel turns, spins, drops it off for a shot by O'Neill and a score! Wow! What an effort by the Monarchs, and Brian O'Neill able to bury it by Markstrom to give the Monarchs a 1-0 lead.
Tremendous puck pursuit for Brian O'Neill. That play was dead. Bobby Sanguinetti did a fabulous job of laying out and getting the puck away from Jordan Wheel, but the puck ended up coming onto the stick of Brian O'Neill. It was a broken play and a fortuitous bounce for the Manchester Monarchs. And when the Monarchs get opportunities like that, we've talked about it so many times this year, more often than not, they bury it, and there's no better than Brian O'Neill as Wheel has the puck taken off his stick, and O'Neill finds it, pounds it home after a really nice play by Sanguinetti to break it up, ends up bouncing into the air, and puck is buried. The Monarchs take a 1-0 lead.
Now playing away along the right wing wall. Now the whistle blows, and apparently an offside was called. O'Neill, his 10th of the postseason from Wheel and Mersch at the 16-minute mark. That's the official.
As I mentioned, there was not a lot of time. There's not been a lot of time and space for that Monarchs top line on the ice here tonight. And again, they are able to make something happen even in adverse situations. And there's something special. There's no other way to put it. But very important here in Monarchs. Final 3:57 of this first period of play. Close out strong. You're going to get a push here from Utica. They feel they deserve a better fate going into the dressing room. And they're going to have a couple hard shifts here, no question.
Kempe taken to the wall along the right side by Virtanen. Kempe having some words with Virtanen in front of the Monarchs bench across the way.
Kempe doesn't say a lot when he's out there on the ice. The guys come at him, and he just kind of smiles and plays the game hard.
Face-off will come just outside the Manchester line. Shore will take the draw with Friesen. Alex Friesen. Friesen, last 2 years with Utica, and before that, the Chicago Wolves. Played it back to Forbert. Now, neutral zone knocked down by the Comets. Puck is loose. Shore gets a stick on it. Now, still loose in the right wing circle. Shore comes up with it. Shore plays it behind the net for Forbert. Forbert along the end wall. Sends it off the near side boards. Puck loose along the left wing wall in the Monarchs end of the ice, but chipped into the neutral zone. And it's tracked down by Shinkaruk. Now, out in front, puck loose, cleared away, kept it at the line by Laverty.
He just ran Markstrom.
Auger will go off for goaltender interference with 3:12 to go here in the opening period.
I mentioned I like Auger's game tonight, but he's crossing the line a little bit now. That play behind the goal, the elbow was up high, and this time he's going off for running Markstrom.
So, for the second time tonight, the Comets will have the man advantage.
Engine's going just a little bit too hard for Big Augie right now.
Face-off will come in the Manchester zone. Monarchs will be on the Terminix penalty kill.
PK for the Monarchs first time around, one of the best we've seen this postseason. They were very aggressive, cutting down shot lanes and angles. See what they do this time.
Now Utica with it. Center point, Sanguinetti plays it left side to O'Reilly. O'Reilly plays it goal line extended. And out in front, shot and a score.
Beautiful setup. Not much the Monarchs could do right there.
And the Comets have tied things up as Berchi gets the equalizer. 13 seconds into the power play.
And Monarchs sticks down there trying to cut down that cross-ice pass, but they could not. It came tape to tape. Beautiful feed as threading the needle was Grenier. Through the Monarchs sticks in the slot area. Puck buried, and we got a brand new hockey game.
Berchi will get the goal. He had a hat trick in the Grand Rapids series. 17:01 the time of the goal, and Grenier will get the lead assist on that. Pretty setup by Grenier to Berchi. Now we have a new hockey game on the power play goal by the Comets. Now over the line. Utica with it. Pass goes behind Shinkaruk. Taken by Gravel. Wraps it around the wall far side. Puck loose in the neutral zone. Kicked ahead by Vandergulik, but stolen by Acton over the line. Now left wing side.
Clearly offside.
DeFazio's shot was knocked away by J.F. Berube, kept alive by the Comets. Now Dowd battling with DeFazio along the end wall. Puck loose along the left wing boards. Hamilton with it, throws it in front, knocked down by Forbert. Forbert clears it all the way down into the Utica end of the ice, gathered in by Biega. Alex Biega in the neutral zone. Biega backhands it ahead. Comes behind the net. Berube wraps it around the wall. Mersch tied up by Hamilton, but Mersch comes away with the puck, drops it off for Laverty. Right side, O'Neill over the line. Brian O'Neill, right wing circle. His pass broken up. Biega clears it all the way down into the Monarchs end of the ice. Won't go far enough for icing. Mersch on it. Plays it behind the net. Bodnarchuk has it. Bodnarchuk's pass knocked down along the right wing wall. Now puck loose in the left wing corner. Mersch sends it behind his own net. Bodnerchuk has it in the corner, sends it up the wall for Wheel. Now on it, Mersch in the neutral zone. Mersch over the line, drops it off for Wheel. Mersch left wing circle, saved by Markstrom at the far post. Now
he fills the net, Ken. Markstrom came out at that angle. Mersch had nowhere to shoot, and ended up putting it into the midsection of the netminder hole to the face-off, to his right. Good active stick by O'Neill in the neutral zone. Create a turnover. Things moving the other direction for the Monarchs.
1:10 to go here in the opening period. We're tied at 1 apiece.
Not much to choose between these two teams.
Faceoff will come in the left wing circle to the right of Markstrom. Shore on the draw with O'Reilly. Now with it, O'Brien. Penalty coming up here on Utica. Monarchs, shot by Shore deflected. Shore battling to keep it alive. And now up with a Conacher, and the whistle blows, but the Monarchs will be going on the power play with 58 seconds remaining.
It needs to be a high sticking call to send Biega off. As it looks like he got the stick in on Shore when Shore was maneuvering in the slot area. Shoresy's really picked up his game, really particularly in that Eastern Conference Finals, and he's able to draw a penalty in that instance. We'll have Wheel and Wheel and Miller as the point men. O'Neill, Shore, and Mersch up front.
Shore will take the faceoff with Acton, right circle to the left of Markstrom. 58 seconds to go in the opening period. 1-1 your score. O'Neill with his 10th of the postseason for the Manchester Monarchs. Berchi with his 5th for Utica. And now Shore gets kicked out of the circle. Wheel will take the draw.
That's the good thing about having two centers out on the ice, and we'll see Mike Struthers do that a lot in these types of situations.
Puck is loose, controlled by Corrado.
That's one of the Mike Struthers does a lot of things really good, but that's one of the really good things that he does, is he makes sure in key situations you have two centers out on the ice, so you're not guaranteed to lose a faceoff.
Monarchs starting it out of their own zone. Wheel sends it left side for O'Neill. Ahead to Shore, left circle. His drive saved by Markstrom. That might have grazed the post. That might have hit the post on the far side. Now Berube leaves it for Colin Miller. Miller behind his own net. Final 25 seconds of the opening period, tied at 1. Wheel with it, shifting over the line. Drops it off, kept in by Mersch at the line. Throws it off the left wing wall. Shore giving chase with Clendenny. Now O'Neill steps in along the end wall. Now puck loose, taken by the Comets in the neutral zone. Gauntz plays it far side to Hamilton. Hamilton goes down to the bottom of the right wing circle. Shot knocked away.
What a play by Hamilton, as Miller tried to clean him up on the board, but he got the pass across. Tremendous play.
We come to the end of the opening period here at the Verizon.
Check MHT for easy access,
off the
affordable on-site parking,
the other break.
free Wi-Fi, and access to the Centrix Bank Business Center.
How much time do we have?
For non-stop jet service to
Okay.
Atlanta, Baltimore, Washington, Charlotte, Chicago, New York, Orlando, Philadelphia, Tampa, Washington National, and more. The next time your plans call for air travel, remember to check Manchester Boston Regional Airport first. Buy local, fly MHT.
Second period just underway. Monarchs on the power play for another 53 seconds in this 1-1 tie. Now O'Neill giving chase, left wing side. O'Neill has it along the left wing wall, back out to Wheel. Wheel shovels along the boards. Puck loose on the far side. Gauntz on it, able to clear it into the neutral zone. Now with it, Brian O'Neill, center circle, drops it off for Jordan Wheel. Wheel over the line, right side. Wheel, right wing circle, stop, shoots, and it hit the post. I think I heard the iron up here. Now, puck has to Shore. Shore has it go off his stick and cleared by the Comets the length of the ice. Time winding down, 15 seconds remaining on the penalty to Biega. Now with it over the line, Miller, his shot blocked. Now puck sent all the way down the length of the ice, and that's going to do it for the penalty on Biega. And the Monarchs cannot capitalize on the power play. 1-1 early second period here in Manchester. Now up with the puck for Utica is Anderson. Anderson plays it left side off the stick of his teammate on the far side, Acton, now taken by Bodnarchuk. Bodnarchuk shovels it ahead along the near side wall. Kept in at the line by Corey Conacher. Conacher's pass went along the edge of the glass right up near the netting. O'Brien has it. He's hit along the left wing wall. Puck is loose, left wing corner in the Monarch zone. Now Backman comes up with it. Sean Backman in the neutral zone. Backman throws it off the end wall in the Utica end of the ice, taken by the Comets. Conacher able to send it deep in the Monarchs end of the ice. Forbert slides it across ice. Forbert has it back for the Monarchs. Forbert in the neutral zone. Forbert backhands it off the right wing wall, giving chase is Huskins. Ken Huskins and Forbert tied up, and the trapezoid off to our left behind Markstrom. Now stolen in the neutral zone. Vandergulik backhands it into the trapezoid. Wrapped around the wall into the left wing corner. Now Utica comes away with it. Over the line, left side. Quick shot goes wide of J.F. Berube, taken by Friesen. Auger drops it off for Miller. Colin Miller starting out of his own end. Miller's pass off the stick of Crescenzi. Now on it. Utica over the line. Broken up by Miller. Crescenzi in the neutral zone. Broken up by Biega. Now pass deflected. Biega collects in his own zone. Alex Biega drops it back in his own end. Now off the stick of Acton along the right wing wall, knocked away by Bodnarchuk, and up with it is Adrian Kempe. He drops it off for Andrew Bodnarchuk in his own zone, slides it across to Colin Miller. Now off the stick of Kempe, behind the net, played by Markstrom, wraps it around the wall. Kempe has it go off his stick, cleared to the neutral zone by DeFazio, and tracked down by Loverty in his own end. Loverty with it, plays it ahead to Forbert. Forbert at center ice, plays it deep in the Utica zone. Puck comes into the trapezoid, and on it Clendenning throws it out in front in the slot, kept alive by Loverty at the line. Now Kempe has it left wing side in the Utica zone. Drops it off for Shore, stolen away by the Comets. Now on it Forbert in his own end. Slides it across for Loverty. Now O'Neill can't come up with it. Swept in by Gauntz. Behind the net, Berube leaves it for Loverty.
A lot of that nervous energy that Sean Backman talked about has really dissipated. Both teams much calmer here to start this second period of play. We are seeing some turnovers, though.
Now with it is Brian O'Neill. O'Neill between his legs, a pass to Wheel, but Wheel's pass knocked down in the neutral zone. Now collected by Forbert, shovels it ahead to O'Neill. Center ice, O'Neill collects. Over the line to Mersch. Mersch slowed down along the right wing wall, but gets it off to O'Neill, right circle. O'Neill goes to the backhand, broken up in the slot, cleared to the neutral zone by the Comets. Knocked down at the line by Miller. Plays it back to Gravel. Now puck loose, thrown into the right wing corner in the Monarchs end of the ice, taken by Miller. Colin Miller starting out of his own zone. Miller's pass to Michael Mersch, backhands it ahead. Now puck comes deep into the Utica end of the ice. Backman battling there along the end wall. Now Utica with it, trying to get away from the forecheck of the Monarchs. Shot by Dowd, blocked in the right wing circle. And the Comets come away with the puck in the neutral zone. Now over the line, going down in the left wing circle was Virtanen, but the Monarchs come away with the puck. Puck sent deep into the Utica end of the ice, tracked down by Biega. Biega takes it behind his own net, starting out of his own zone. Now off the stick of one of his teammates, Loverty collects to Bodnarchuk. Neutral zone, Auger with it. Auger taken to the wall by DeFazio. Long drive in on Markstrom, made the save. Bissonette out there.
That shot by Crescenzi as he battles behind the cage. Monarchs looking for this line to give him some energy.
Biss with it, throws it out in front and smothered. Far post by Markstrom. And we get a stoppage with 14:22 to go in the middle period, tied at 1.
Yeah, again, not much to choose between these two teams. That's the feel that we're definitely getting down here at ice level. You see both teams have their spurts. Both teams have their times of sustained dominance as Miller is engaged with Coron as he comes off the ice. So yeah, there's a lot going on down here, but still, a little calmer here to start this second period of play. The building was so electric to start the first, and that energy really had both teams flying at the gate.
Face-off right circle to the left of Jacob Markstrom, who has been the man for these Comets in the postseason. Now Zaleski comes away with it. Zaleski in the neutral zone, gains the line right side. His drive goes wide of Berube. Far side O'Brien. Zach with the rebound. Zach plays it in off the right wing wall.
Still no Jeff Schultz, by the way. Looks like the Monarchs going to probably have to go with 5D throughout the rest of this one.
Land away in the Utica end of the ice. Kent Huskins loses it.
Hamilton went down.
Now back out to Gravel. His drive saved by Markstrom.
No puck luck there. That was left right out in the slot area, but cleared out of harm's way by Clendening.
Icing called against the Comets with 13:42.
He actually didn't have to ice that puck in. He had some time and space to skate that puck or transition it on out, but he panicked in that instance because he felt like there should be some pressure given that the puck was loose out front of the netminder and out front of the net.
Face-off will come in the right wing circle to the left of Jacob Markstrom, native of Sweden. Backed up by Joachim Eriksson, also out of Sweden.
And he's certainly lived up to the billing so far, has Jacob Markstrom.
Face-off right wing circle in the Utica zone, wrapped around the wall by Huskins. Now in the neutral zone, puck comes deep into the Monarchs end of the ice, tracked down by Forbert. Forbert plays it ahead, neutral zone. Mersch sends it deep into the Utica end of the ice. Anderson on it behind his own net. Drops it off. Now forechecking there is a wheel, but Utica manages to get it into the neutral zone. Over the line, left side, now played in front. And no Utica player there to collect. Jordan Wheel has it far side. He's bumped along the wall by Shinkarik. Now with it, Mersch over the line right side. Tried to hit Forbert, but it went off his stick. Poked into the neutral zone. On it, Wheel at center ice. Plays it back in his own zone for Gravel. Loverty, center ice with it. Gains the line, plays it right side. On it now is O'Neill. O'Neill goes down along the end wall. And the puck taken by the Comets in their own end. Sanguinetti plays it back to Anderson. Now Conacher pokes it off the end wall. Collected by Loverty for Gravel. Far side on it. Backman ahead to Dowd in the neutral zone. Dowd backhands it into the right wing corner. Puck loose along the end wall. In the Utica zone, dug out by the Comets. Played ahead to Conacher. Sweeps it across ice. Far side. Now on it, Grenier. Grenier left wing side with it. Back up top it goes. Corrado's drive goes off the end wall. Rebound taken by Dowd on the far side. Dowd plays it ahead right wing side for Backman. A drive. And that goes high and wide.
Corrado looked like he got a stick in on that.
Now thrown out in front by Vandergulik, but it's skated away by the Comets. With it over the line, Virtanen. Virtanen with it, bumped by Miller. Virtanen still has it along the end wall. Conacher pokes it into the corner. His pass deflected, kept alive by Friesen. Drops it off behind the net. On it now is Conacher. Conacher along the right wing wall. Drops it off for Virtanen. Virtanen plays it into the corner. Friesen there battling with Bodnarchuk. Friesen with it, back up top it goes. Shot goes wide. Now with it, Vandergulik plays it near side for Bodnarchuk. Bods has it. Bods sends it neutral zone, knocked down by Kent Huskins, and poked ahead into the neutral zone by Clendening.
Good puck pursuit there by O'Brien. Monarchs need to get back.
Zaleski with a drive that's deflected off the end wall, taken by Kempe. Kempe pokes it away from Verchai.
Still on the puck. Kempe stays with it.
Now with it, Kempe. Kempe right side. Kempe throws it out in front. Kempe gets it back. Left wing circle. Back it goes to Gravel for a drive that's knocked down.
Really nice setup. There have been far and few between here in the second period. Not a lot of scoring opportunities, but a great block there by Wasey Hamilton as he got in the way of the shot from Gravel.
Now with it, Loverty. Loverty sends it far side to shore to Gravel. Now Kempe plays it behind the net. Markstrom sends it around the wall for Biega. Played ahead by the Comets, and that's going to be icing against Utica. And we'll face it off in the Comet zone.
Yeah, here in this second period of play, there's just not been a lot of offense. guys get in the way of shots, guys selling out to make sure that the puck doesn't get on through to the net. And both teams really committed to clamping down in their own end here in this second period of play.
Face-off will come in the left wing circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom. 14 shots for the Monarchs and 8 for the Comets. Monarchs with 4 shots in this period to 0 for Utica. Off the draw, control by the Comets. Played in off the right wing wall. Forbert knocks it away. Center ice on it. Dowd. Dowd over the line, left side. Dowd, left wing circle, the drive. Save. Markstrom, rebound. Dowd in the corner. Dowd battling along the left wing wall to keep it alive for the Monarchs. Stolen away by Utica. Sent into the neutral zone. Over the line, left side. Quick shot in. Kick save by Berube. On the shot from the left wing side by Shinkarik. Now with it is Miller in his own end for the Monarchs. Center ice, Auger. Auger at the red line, backhands it into the Utica zone. Markstrom wraps it around the wall, kept in by Auger. Auger battling along the end wall and the trapezoid for the puck. Comes far side and cleared by the Comets into the Monarchs' end of the ice. 9.5 minutes to play here in period number 2. We're tied at 1 apiece. Here's Bodnarchuk with it. Bods has it. Plays it ahead. Swept in by Crescenzi. Crescenzi gets his own pass. Crescenzi wraps it around the wall. Far side. Bissonnette back out to the line to Loverty. Biss has it. Right side. Throws it in front. Saved by Markstrom. Now loose puck near side. Kept in by Bodnarchuk. Bods plays it left side. Quick shot by Bissonnette. And a save by Markstrom, and he hangs on. 9:01 to go here in period number 2. Monarchs 1, the Comets 1. We will take a 60-second break right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Manchester Subaru is New England's largest volume Subaru dealer. Come check out the all-new Subaru 2015 Outback, starting at $269 per month. Don't forget about the family favorite vehicle, the Forester, getting 32 highway miles per gallon. If pricing is your goal, Manchester Subaru will never put you in the penalty box. Call them today at 888-223-7455 or visit them on the web at manchestersubaru.com. Test drive a Subaru and receive 2 tickets to any Manchester Monarchs home game. Doctors Richard and Jeffrey Vachon of Vachon Dental are members of the dental team for your Monarchs. Serving Manchester and surrounding towns like Bedford, Hooksett, Goffstown, and Auburn, Vachon Dental offers a wide range of services for your family. If you require dental treatment, want a brighter smile, or need tooth replacement, they can help. Staff members are experienced with current techniques and technology to improve your smile easily and comfortably. Call 603-627-2092 to schedule an appointment or visit them online at vachondental.com, where kings are crowned.
Monarchs with 7 shots in the period. The Comets with only 1. J.F. Berube kicked that one aside.
Got to give a shout out to our guy, Bailey, or our Lion, Bailey, sitting out, chilling, and his posh penthouse, sitting along the Santa Monica Pier, staring down on that kind of Ferris wheel going around there. Shout out to Bailey.
And still bright sunny skies here in Manchester. Now quick shot, Gravel went just wide, kept in by Kempe. Back out to Gravel at the line, shot through a screen, save, Markstrom, loose puck.
Fabulous save, incredible save. The puck was right there, it was there for O'Brien. Markstrom robbed him.
Now Kempe's shot is deflected out of play.
He looked like he was down and out on that play, and O'Brien on the doorstep. We'll see if we get a replay on it, but that was an incredible save from Jacob Markstrom.
8:46 to go.
The 18-year-old talking with Zach O'Brien about how to do things better on the next shift. And there's the replay right there. O'Brien there. Markstrom sprawling, filling the net again. That big body. He didn't give O'Brien anywhere to shoot. Extending the arm that time and making the stop with the arm as O'Brien let it go. A great reflex save from the sprawling netminder.
Face-off right circle to the left of Markstrom, and he has been the difference here tonight without question. We're tied at 1 apiece.
JF's been good too. JF called upon, really not here in this second period, but back in the first period he made a couple of big saves. Particularly one, Monarchs were shorthanded, went in the other direction. They came back in on him and made a very nice stop. So both goaltenders have been called upon to make big saves, and they have.
Over the line, right side to Fazio, sends it into the left wing corner. Now battling for it and kept alive by the Comets. DeFazio has it on the backhand. His shot knocked down. Puck is loose far side on its shore. O'Brien in the neutral zone with it. Zach was just robbed by Markstrom. Now puck loose in the trapezoid. Loose in the corner now. Zaleski has it poked away by Kempe. Back out to Bodnarchuk. Saved by Markstrom.
Looked like that may have redirected. It came through and hit the left pad. He looked like he was expecting it more up high.
Biega with a shot that's deflected into the right wing corner.
Had that go off the skate as Biega put it out front. Zaleski couldn't control the puck and ended up putting it into the area behind the net.
Now with it, Miller behind his own net. Colin Miller has it. Sends it far side to Mersch. Mersch right in front of the Utica bench to Wheel. Wheel sends it deep into the Utica zone. On it, Hamilton bumped by O'Neill along the end wall. Wheel battles along the wall. Now O'Neill passing the slot. Loverty keeps it alive. Left side to O'Neill. His pass is deflected into the neutral zone. Taken by Gravel.
The game has definitely calmed down here in the second period of play. It's much more workmanlike, more focused.
Wheel with some nifty moves through the neutral zone.
Blue line.
Now Mersch in front. Got a stick on it, but poked it wide. Mersch back out to Loverty for a blast, and that's deflected wide. Puck is loose along the wall. Mersch battling for it.
How about that, Mike? Mersch winning a big puck battle.
Now thrown out front off the stick of Dowd. Dowd couldn't control. Now he has it right wing side, just inside the line. Drops it off for Loverty, slides it across to Gravel, throws it off the end wall. Backman throws it in front, but it's stolen away by Grenier. Grenier to O'Reilly, who plays it slowly into the Monarchs' end of the ice. Puck is loose behind the net. Dowd on it for the Monarchs. Nick Dowd has it in the trapezoid, drops it off for Gravel, back to Dowd. Dowd at center ice, just over the red line. Sends it into the Utica zone. Sanguinetti on it. Bobby Sanguinetti sends it off the left wing wall. Tracked down by Colin Miller. Sends it far side to Auger, kept alive by Friesen. Now Sanguinetti battling, stolen away by Bissonnette. Bissonnette in the neutral zone. Biss sends it into the left wing corner. Auger there, Bissonnette behind the net. Gounce all over him. Biss goes down, gets right back up. Sanguinetti in the corner, bumped by Auger. And now the puck cleared by the Comets into the neutral zone, taken by Colin Miller. Miller in his own end for the Monarchs. And his pass deflected out of play on the far side. 5:43 to go. Second period. Monarchs 1, Comets 1. We will take a 60-second break right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
There is no better time to transfer to Southern New Hampshire University than now. Transferring doesn't need to be complicated. Students can transfer up to 90 credits, saving you time and money without sacrificing your education. Thinking about attending SNHU on campus this fall? Then come to our Express Admission Day, held every Friday in May. Visit, apply, and receive your admission, scholarship, and credit evaluation decision on the spot. Visit snhu.edu/transfer or call 603-645-9687 to register.
Manchester Oral Surgery. Treat your Manchester Monarchs for their mouth, face, and tooth injuries. Dr. Mark Hochberg and Dr. Mark Abel can remove your wisdom teeth or place dental implants. Advances in technology like our cone beam CT scan and state-of-the-art infused bone grafting allows Drs. Hochberg and Abel to work with your dentist to replace your missing teeth without the need for removable dentures. Go where the Monarchs go to treat their injuries. Drs. Hochberg and Abel can be reached at www.manchesteroralsurgery.com or by calling 622-9441.
5:43 to go in a rapidly paced second period here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. 1-1 your score. Brian O'Neill with the goal for the Manchester Monarchs and Sven Berchi with the goal for the Utica Comets. Puck knocked down by Utica, neutral zone. Played ahead, knocked down by Gravel. Now on its shore, puck is loose right in front of Chris Ryan across the ice. Now center ice, Acton at the red line. Throws it in on Berube, sends it far side. Forbert on it for Zach O'Brien. O'Brien's pass broken up by Acton. Now Shore on it, center ice. Nick Shore Shore shifting over the line. Kempe drops it off. Quick shot, save by Markstrom as O'Brien was set up.
Fighting to get to that rebound. Penalty upcoming as Shore was held up as he tried to get to the rebound and get a shot away. Monarchs going on the PP.
Bodnerchuk a drive, goes off the end wall. Zach O'Brien robbed for the second time in this period by Markstrom.
Great effort by Shore fighting to get to that puck, and as a result, the tug will send off Biega. The Monarchs head to the power play.
This one will come at 15:07 of period number 2, tied at 1. As Alex Biega, who played for Ted Donato at Harvard, goes to the box. But Biega has seen AHL service with Portland and Rochester as well as Utica. Face-off right wing circle. Biega also played 7 games this year with the parent Vancouver Canucks. So the Monarchs on the power play in this 1-1 tie. Shore, Mersch, and O'Neill up front. Wheel and Miller on the points. Off the draw, puck taken behind the net, wrapped around the wall by Clendenning, kept in at the line by Colin Miller. Now Shore drops it off in the corner for O'Neill. Back to Shore, side of the left wing circle. Shore plays it down low to O'Neill. To Shore. Shore cycles down low for O'Neill. Now puck loose in the corner, dug out by the Comets, and Gaunt's able to backhand it all the way down the length of the ice. Monarchs on the power play. Wheel with it, starting out of his own zone. Jordan Wheel through the neutral zone. Wheel slowed down in the right wing circle, and the puck cleared by the Comets. Colin Miller up with it in his own end. Miller takes it behind his own net with 1:10 remaining on the man advantage for the Monarchs. Now Backman slowed down along the left wing wall by Corrado, and the puck cleared into the neutral zone. Stolen by Jordan Wheel. Wheel with it. Wheel plays it ahead. Wheel has it. Side of the right wing circle. Kempe along the right wing wall has it. His pass stolen away in the circle by Anderson, and that's cleared the length of the ice.
And not a great power play so far for the Manchester Monarchs. Played a little catch on the left wing side. Difficulty gaining entry to the zone.
Here's Dowd. Dowd, left wing side, has it. And his pass goes off the stick of Loverty into the neutral zone, tracked down by Vinny in his own end. Loverty for Bodnerchuk.
Continues to be really the only place where the Monarchs seem out of sync. Great 5-on-5, great on the PK.
Bodnerchuk moving in, throws it in the slot, stolen away by the Comets. And cleared by Utica, the length of the ice. Time winding down on the penalty to Biega. Now played ahead, Vandergulik moving in. Vandergulik, a drive is blocked from behind by Anderson.
What a play by Anderson. He recovered on that. Was able to avert even a shot from Vandergulik. What a tremendous play on the back check.
Penalty has expired, and Biega out of the box. Over the line, Grenier with it right wing side. Grenier slowed down along the right wing wall. Forward's pass deflected. Crescenzi on it. Center ice, Zach O'Brien. O'Brien with it, right wing side. His drive save again by Markstrom. Zach has had at least 3 opportunities here in the second period.
Yeah, he's getting the puck to the net.
Here they come, 2-on-1. Grenier a drive and a great glove save by Berube. There's the save of the game right there by J.F. Berube on Alexander Grenier from the left wing circle.
Yeah, JF's got his smart bug on inside his helmet. He's like, Kenny, you're giving all the love to Markstrom. How about a little for me? That was an incredible save from J.F. Berube, and that's the second time in this game where he's made a save when the Monarchs really needed him to make it. There have not been a lot of odd man rushes or good opportunities for the Utica Comets, but when there have been, JF has made big-time stops. And head coach Mike Stothers has said the Monarchs are not a team in which the netminder needs to steal games for them, but JF is trying to steal this one for the Monarchs.
Face off left circle to the right of Berube. Off the draw, Conacher with it. Conacher down low. Conacher a drive deflected away by JF, kept in by Biega. Biega drops it off in the corner for Conacher. Now with it, Conacher with it in the right wing circle. Turnaround shot goes wide. The rebound goes into the neutral zone. Biega on it. Now pass knocked away by Mersch. Giving chase Biega. Biega has it stolen away. Now Utica collects in front. Sent into the neutral zone. And went up on the Monarchs bench on the far side. So play comes to a halt with 1:42 to go in the second period. 1-1 the score in this one as we approach the end of period number 2.
And we talked about it in the first period as well, that JF has wanted to be more mentally sharp in these last couple of rounds. And when the puck is not in his zone, when he's not facing a lot of shots, he's been doing some things to try to keep more mentally sharp in the game. And really we saw evidence of that on that play, as JF has only faced, to my count, 2 shots in the second period of play. And he was really tested. A fabulous glove save there.
That would be correct. Only 2 shots for Utica here in period number 2 thus far. For the Monarchs, 12. But we're tied at 1.
It's been a very workmanlike period for the Monarchs. They've gotten really good zone time and created quality opportunities, but have not capitalized.
Kempe pokes it ahead, knocked down. Sanguinetti plays it ahead to DeFazio, stolen away by Shore, plays it off the right wing wall. Auger giving chase with Anderson. Anderson comes away with the puck along the end wall, plays it behind the net to Sanguinetti. Sanguinetti plays it into the neutral zone, shifting over the line. Now in the slot, shot goes wide by Friesen over the net. Back out to the line to Glendenning. Drops it off for Huskins. His shot through a screen goes off the end wall. Puck is still loose in the trapezoid. Berube tried to freeze the puck. And now Sean Backman getting involved.
Backman not happy with the contact he made with JF while he was down. Dowd talking to Zaleski as well. Backman's stick was being held and finally able to free it up.
40.9 seconds remaining in period number 2. 1-1 is your score. Ryan O'Neill with the goal for the Monarchs, his 10th of the postseason. And Sven Berchi with his 7th of the postseason for Utica. Sven Berchi.
You like that one?
I do. I'm just practicing, that's all. I don't have it quite down yet, but we're trying. Face off left circle to the right of Berube. 40.9 seconds to go. Cal O'Reilly on the draw with Nick Shore. O'Reilly's been around a while. 113 NHL games with several clubs. Now Dowd sends it all the way down into the Utica end of the ice, and icing called against the Monarchs. So we'll face it off again in the Manchester zone.
It's getting testy. Vandergool not happy with something down there, as well as Frank Corrado. Corrado is a pretty decent player. Did a nice job tying up Michael Mersch in front of the net in several opportunities and not allowing him to set up. And Corrado, stats don't jump off the sheet at you, but he's a very, very solid player and playing alongside Alex Biega.
Quick shot off the face-off is deflected up onto the netting with now exactly 28 seconds to go in the second period. Don't forget Game 2 tomorrow night, 5 o'clock here at the Verizon Wireless Arena. Once again on the mighty 1590 WSMN, WSMNradio.com, and on AHL Live for all of you who want to watch and listen free of charge. Courtesy of the American Hockey League. Off the draw, on it Miller. Miller with it. All the final series games free on AHL Live.
Will also be on Sirius XM.
That's right, tomorrow. Yep. The NHL Network now with it is Conacher. Saved by Berube.
Gets that with the right pad. It's been a great second period for JF. He's only faced 3 shots, but 2 of them have been really high quality saves.
And it's going to do it. And now Wheel runs into a Utica Comet right in front of the bench.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
He's 6.
Jordan Wheel getting set to take the faceoff for the Monarchs against Cal O'Reilly of the Utica Comets, the top affiliate of the Vancouver Canucks. And they look like the Vancouver Canucks out there.
Certainly do. Looks like the Los Angeles Kings and Vancouver Canucks battling.
That it does. Now Mersch throws it in off the end wall in the Utica end of the ice. Mersch digging for it, throws it in front, knocked away. Mersch goes down in the slot. Shot by Loverty goes wide. Now Mersch keeps it alive in the right wing corner. Mersch with it. Along the right wing wall, drops it off for O'Neill. O'Neill in the trapezoid. O'Neill throws it out in front, went right through the slot, kept in by Loverty. Behind the net it goes to Mersch. Mersch with it. Left wing circle, backhands it in front, thrown away by Anderson. He threw it away in front. And
the door is open, and Anderson will be headed in.
So there you have it. The Monarchs will be going on the power play at the 37-second mark of period number 3, tied at 1. Monarchs.
Huge power play right here, Ken. The Monarchs had a really good second period of play, but weren't able to score. The power play has not been great so far. Need to throw poised entries into the zone. Don't rush things. Make sure that the power play gets a solid setup when they gain the zone. But obviously they'd like to strike early with Nick Dowd in the faceoff.
Monarchs now 7 for 53 in the postseason on the power play. Bodnarchuk plays it left side. Now pass deflected in the slot. It's loose and taken by Gounce. Sends it ahead to Hamilton, broken up by Bodnarchuk in the left wing circle.
That's one thing that Brian O'Neill mentioned in the interview. Bodnarchuk's such a very good skater, a smart skater too. We've mentioned many times how he's able to close gaps.
Now Dowd to Backman, moving in, goes off his stick, collects in the right wing corner. Backman in the corner to Dowd. Dowd with it, wraps it around the wall, far side to Jordan Wheel. Wheel hit Laverty, but in the neutral zone. Now the Monarchs have to clear. Dowd sends it back, center ice. Wheel gains the line left side. Wheel on the backhand, moving in through it, right through the blue paint.
Knocked it off. He used his right leg to knock the net off its moorings.
Anderson in the box for closing the hand on the puck. Minute 12 remaining on the penalty to Peter Anderson of the Utica Comets. 18:35 to go in the third period. We're tied at 1. Monarchs scored first at the 16-minute mark of the opening period. It took 61 seconds for Utica to strike on the power play. O'Neill with the goal for the Monarchs and Berchi for Utica. Face-off left circle to the right of Markstrom. No question that Markstrom has been Utica's MVP in this postseason. Shore gets it back to Wheel at the line. Wheel sends it along the end wall. Mersch digs it out. Puck loose out in front, but it's skated away.
Save made by Markstrom as Mersch is able to get that one on the net. Right pad save.
Now Gounce throws it off the left wing wall, taken by Wheel. Jordan Wheel, center ice, plays it ahead to Shore. Shore backhands it deep in the Utica end. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for the Monarchs.
That was a good entry that time for the Monarchs.
Now with it, Miller along the right wing wall. Swept around the boards by Mersch to Shore. Shore back out to the line to Wheel. Now Shore, left wing circle has it. Shore back out to Wheel at the left point, skates the line, center point Wheel. His drive, saved by Markstrom. Now O'Neill has it in the trapezoid, plays it left side to Shore, throws it in front, Mersch! He shoots and scores! Michael Mersch from Nick Shore! It's a power play goal, and the Monarchs lead it 2-1.
It all starts with a solid entry into the zone. Shore and O'Neill along the left wing side as they were able to seal off the opposition, get the puck in deep. Then the Monarchs were allowed to set up. They worked the puck around, they were very patient, and they capitalized. It's by far the best power play, best entry for the Monarchs of the game. And Michael Mersch back in the scores column. Wow, has he been incredible for the Monarchs. And again, the Monarchs create an opportunity and they bury the puck. It's his 12th of the postseason for Michael Mersch, and a great vision on the cross-ice pass by Jordan Wheel. Now has 2 assists in the game.
Time of the goal, 2:23 is the Monarchs strike on the power play, wrapped around the dasher by the Comets.
And you could see it on the replay a little bit. Wheel, had a slight seam. He had to wait and be patient for the seam to open up. He looked off both of the Utica players with his eyes, then put the puck on the stick of Mersch, who buried it before Markstrom could get back over.
Sanguinetti all over Auger along the end wall just a moment ago. Auger now plays it into the trapezoid, stolen by Sanguinetti, plays it far side. Now played into the neutral zone, knocked down by Bodnarchuk, backhanded ahead by O'Brien. Now with a Conacher. Conacher plays it off the left wing wall, broken up by Loverty. Nice work by Vincent Loverty, captain of the Manchester Monarchs. Bissonette played it back to Loverty. Pass knocked down by Kent Huskins in the neutral zone. Now on it, Clendenning sends it into the neutral zone. Huskins with it. Somebody lost the helmet. Huskins wraps it around the wall. Far side, kept in at the line by Clendenning. His shot knocked down in the right wing circle. Monarchs come away with the puck, poked into the neutral zone. Dowd sends it in behind the net. Markstrom plays it in the trapezoid, sends it far side to Clendenning, to Acton. Acton at center ice. Acton sends it left wing side. Now shot saved near post by Berube off the stick of Shenkarik. Now Kempe pokes it ahead and along the left wing wall, stolen away. On it in the neutral zone, DeFazio. Forbert giving chase in his own zone. They're kicking that helmet around pretty good out there, but now icing is called against the Comets, and we'll get the face-off in the Utica end of the ice.
Utica really hasn't been able to get any sustained zone time since the first period of play. It was pretty even in the first. Both teams were kind of playing with reckless abandon in that first period of play, skating hard up and down the ice. Since then, the second and third, really no sustained zone time. 4 total shots for the Utica Comets. As the game has settled down, the Monarchs have been able to dominate the contest.
Face off left circle to the right of the goaltender. The official on the goal, Mersch, is 12th of the postseason from Shore and O'Neill at 2:23. 2-1 Monarchs, 15:47 to go in the third period. Crescenzi on the draw. In the left circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom. Won by Crescenzi to Shore. Back to the line. Miller pulls the trigger, and it's redirected wide. Crescenzi throws it out in front. Shot by Shore goes into the left wing corner. Grenier tried to clear.
By Forboard to keep it in, and Crescenzi now battling in the left wing corner.
Kempe with it. Kempe slowed down in the trapezoid. Biega on it. Taken off the play by Shore. Biega gets it back.
Great pressure here for the Monarchs. Monarchs sensing that they have the opportunity to extend this lead.
Now with it, Forbert in his own end. Forbert sends it neutral zone to O'Neill. O'Neill broken up at center ice. Now Monarchs get it back. Mersch over the line, right side. Mersch in the right wing circle as it poked away by Sanguinetti. Now O'Neill has it. O'Neill to Bodnarchuk. Bod's a drive, and it goes just wide. Now Mersch battling to keep it alive. Cleared by the Comets. Giving chase, Vincent Loverty will not go far enough for icing. Loverty comes up with it behind his own net.
And Michael Mersch looked like he was down and out on that play along the board, Ken, and he was able to extend the stick and make a beautiful pass, which allowed for that scoring opportunity. He wins battles so consistently.
Conacher, a drive from the right wing circle and a score.
JF threw the glove up, and the look on his face was, oh no.
Corey Conacher from the right wing circle beating Berube, and we are tied at 2 apiece. Wow, didn't see that coming, but Conacher has tied it up at the 5:24 mark of the third period.
Because they thought that should have been icing previous, and that would not have led to that opportunity. Conacher gets the puck, aims at the blue line, lets it go from the above the right wing circle. Not sure if it changed direction as a result of the stick in there from Laverty. It looked like it may have from the look on JF's face as he had planned for it to be in a certain spot, and then the puck ended up being above the glove and to the left.
It's the kind of goal that JF has been having the most problems with in the latter stages of the regular season, part of this postseason. We are tied.
The focus element that he was talking about before, where At times he's not focused enough on those.
Here's Backman, drops it off for Dowd. His drive is blocked. Backman banned on the follow shot, now taken by Acton. Off the stick of DeFazio, now it's Gravel with it at the red line. We are tied at 2. Utica got it back much too soon after the Monarchs had taken the lead. Now Acton with it, broken up by Backman to keep it alive. Conacher picking up the goal, his 5th of the postseason. Clendenning and Anderson on the assists.
You can't let that be deflating. You got to go get it. You've seen that a lot of times for the Monarchs when they face adversity within the game. They step it up, and that's what they got to do here.
They've been a very resilient team all year long. Now with it is Forbert. Forbert plays it ahead, giving chase Zach O'Brien. Zach played an amazing second period, was robbed 3 times.
Yeah, really did. He created a lot of opportunities. He's had a solid game all around.
Now Zaleski broken up by Bodnerchuk. You know, they're watching on the rock tonight.
Really like this line, too, the way they've played tonight. Shore, Kempe as well. They've complimented Zach.
Here's Kempe over the line. Drops it off for Shore. Shore in the slot. Throws it in front. Tried to hit Kempe. Kempe gets it left wing side. Now broken up by Friesen. Friesen slowed down by Bodnerchuk. Kempe taken to the wall. Nearly went over the boards onto the Monarchs bench on the far side, but we get a stoppage in play. 13:02 to go, 3rd period. Monarchs 2, Comets 2. We'll take a 60-second break right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
Dr. Joseph Sheehan, DDS, has been a dentist for your Manchester Monarchs since 2001. Specializing in family dentistry, Dr. Sheehan now offers the CEREC one-day crown system, where your crown is done in just 1 visit. Other services include prevention and treatment of all dental diseases, needleless laser dentistry, and promoting overall dental and oral health for all ages. Located in the Manchester Mill Yard at 155 Dow Street, Suite 401. Call Dr. Sheehan at 603-623-0641 to schedule an appointment, 623-0641.
Morgan Press is a proud supporter of the Manchester Monarchs. Why not let Morgan Press be a proud supporter of your business? For over 30 years, Morgan Press has been delivering quality work at a reasonable price. Morgan Press, for all your commercial offset and digital printing needs. Please visit our website for more information.
8 seconds.
www.morganpress.com. That's www.morganpress.com.
13:02 to go here in the 3rd period. 2-2, Monarchs and the Comets. Monarchs scored at this period at 2:23 on the power play. Mersch getting the goal, and Conacher tied it up for the Comets at 5:24. Off the draw, won by the Monarchs. With it is Miller. Miller, center ice to Kempe. Kempe sweeps it in behind the net, stopped by Markstrom. Markstrom wraps it around the wall on the near side. Kept alive by Miller at the line. Now on it, Anderson behind his own net. Bumped by Kempe. He goes down. Kempe keeping it alive for the Monarchs. Great effort by the rookie. Still tangled up with Anderson in the trapezoid. Here comes Zach O'Brien moving in. His shot deflected by Markstrom. It goes out of play. And finally, Kempe and Anderson get untangled.
I've never seen it. Never seen it like that. The guys tangled up for that long while the play is going on. Actually, in the zone, Monarchs coming for a scoring opportunity. You got 2 guys. They're clawing at each other behind the net.
Like the WWE down there. But not really.
He's been really good.
Yeah,
and,
he has.
Honestly, that one instance in which he was able to skate the ice with the puck on his stick, but he's been pesty. He's made some quality scoring opportunities. He's created several quality scoring opportunities, and overall, as I said, that line's been really good.
Wheel and Hamilton on the draw. Wheel wins it to Gravel. Broken up at the line by Conacher. And up with it is O'Reilly. Ahead to Conacher. Conacher just outside the right wing circle. Now Huskins with it. His shot deflected out of play. With 12:17 to go in period number 3. Tied at 2. Both teams at full strength. Each team has a power play goal in this one. Face-off will come in the Monarch zone. Left circle to the right of J.F. Berube. 23 shots for the Monarchs, 13 for the Comets. as the top affiliates of the LA Kings and the Vancouver Canucks get together here in the Calder Cup Finals. Now turnaround shot by Virtanen and a save by JF. Taken by Shore. Center ice, Wheel. Wheel shifting over the line, right side. Wheel takes it behind the net, left wing side. Back out it goes to Forbert. Center point, his shot. Knocked down in front by the Comets. Taken in the neutral zone. Forbert to O'Neill. O'Neill pokes it ahead for Wheel right side. Wheel's pass behind O'Neill, taken by Bodnarchuk. His drive.
Smart shot by Bods.
Saved by Markstrom.
To put it the net, there was some traffic, some Monarchs guys there. He shot it against his body momentum, and as this one goes off sides, he was moving in the to his right.
And now, Conacher going after Jordan Wheel along the right wing wall in the Monarch zone.
It looked like after the stick was slashed out of the hands of Miller.
Yep. Colin Miller pleading for a penalty, but it does not appear as if he's going to get it. Or get one called, I should say, against Conacher. So the face-off after the offside call will come in the Utica zone. Shore will take the face-off against Will Acton out of Lake Superior State. We'll try it again. False start on the face-off. 11.5 minutes to go in the third period. Shore and Acton on the face-off. Shore up front with Crescenzi and Auger. Miller and Bodnarchuk on defense right now for the Monarchs. Monarchs playing without Jeff Schultz, who was injured in the first period. Now Auger with it. Battling along the right wing board. Shore in the corner, trying to pry it free. Now Crescenzi able to send it to Shore behind the net. Shore on the forehand. Shore with it on the backhand. Shore with it, circles into the trapezoid, throws it out in front, loose puck, still loose, it is still loose, and now Markstrom dislodges the net.
He had the puck and it looked like in his glove. You had a better angle than I did, but he looked like he was trying to fight the Monarchs off with his...
I don't know if he ever had possession of it, to be honest. It looked loose.
The glove in the same spot. Let's see the replay. Here it is behind the net. Nice on the backhand is Shore. Mr. Shore's played a great game, throws it out front. Kempe on the door, Crescenzi on the doorstep. Yeah, puck was loose, Ken. You're absolutely right.
And
puck ended up trickling by the net as he dislodged it. Just threw it out front, and the glove was down. I think he may have thought he had it, or he was trying to sell the referee.
Yep.
Because again, I lost track of the puck. I just watched his glove. His glove just sat there straight. He kept it in the same spot. So I thought he had it there, but he did not. The puck was loose, and he knocked it off. And he knocked the net off.
Yeah. All right, well, apparently nothing is going to be called here. At 11:05 to go in the third period, 2-2, Monarchs and the Comets. Dowd will take the draw. He takes it against Wasey Hamilton. Dowd up front with Vandergulik and Backman. Off the draw, Monarchs win it. Miller pulls the trigger and sends it wide of Markstrom. Kept in by Bodnarchuk to Backman in the corner behind the net. Dowd battling for the puck. Now Vandergulik pries it free. Vandergulik back out to Colin Miller. Miller throws it into the right wing corner. Vandergulik with it, side of the right wing circle. Now puck loose in the corner. Dowd battling for it there for the Monarchs. Vandergulik steps in. Puck thrown along the wall. Gaunt's able to send it all the way down to the Monarchs end. Bodnarchuk battling with Zaleski in the left wing corner. Now Gauntz has it.
Great job winning that puck battle by Bodnarchuk. Got back, cleared him out, and was able to win it.
Dowd sends it in behind the net. Wrapped around the wall by Markstrom. On it, Gauntz. Gauntz just over the red line. Sends it into the corner behind the net. Stopped by Berube. Monarchs started out of their own zone. Tied at 2 as we approach the midway mark of period number 3. O'Neill sends it into the left wing corner. Now Clendenning drops it off for Acton. Acton sends it neutral zone, knocked down by Forbert. Now taken neutral zone by Huskins, and Huskins sends it in behind the net. Berube wraps it around the wall on the far side. Kept in by Baega. Sends it behind the net in the Monarchs end of the ice. Now stolen away in the slot by Wheel. Wheel plays it ahead, giving chase right wing side O'Neill. O'Neill with Corrado all over him. Puck loose along the end wall, dug out by Acton. Battling with Wheel, side of the left wing circle. Now back to Bodnarchuk it goes. To Wheel, his pass deflected and stolen away. Cleared into the Monarchs end of the ice by Grenier. Monarchs have it. Loverty sends it far side to Bodnarchuk, throws it into the neutral zone. Anderson collects in his own end. Drops it off far side for Sanguinetti. Throws it all the way down the length of the ice. And it is icing against Utica. Will face it off in the Comets zone. 9:04 to go in period number 3.
6 shots now for Utica over the last period and a half of this contest, and the Monarchs have played the second, now halfway through the third, almost the entire game in the Utica zone. It is imperative for the Monarchs to get a whole goal here soon.
Shore on the faceoff with O'Reilly. Left circle to the right of Jacob Markstrom. 2-2 your score. Forbert with it. Forbert sends it along the wall to O'Brien. O'Brien to Miller, right circle. His drive and a save by Markstrom. He tumbles over.
Direction out front. Monarchs redirected that towards Markstrom. And still able to make the save.
8:55 to go. Third period. Monarchs and the Comets tied at 2. We'll take a 60-second break right here on the ESPN New Hampshire Monarchs Radio Network.
And here is your lobster frittata. It's topped with a
Oh, yeah!
Oh, my gosh.
Really?
I'm so sorry. Really. He's not usually like this, but with Verizon XLTE,
Yes.
he can stream his hockey on the go.
Right.
So when updates and highlights come in, well, sometimes he can't help.
Yes!
He just really loves his hockey.
With double the 4G LTE bandwidth in cities nationwide, Verizon XLTE turns anytime into hockey time. Coverage not available everywhere. See VerizonWireless.com for details.
Manchester Subaru is New England's largest volume Subaru dealer. Come check out the all-new Subaru 2015 Outback, starting at $269 per month. Don't forget about the family favorite vehicle, the Forester, getting 32 highway miles per gallon. If pricing is your goal, Manchester Subaru will never put you in the penalty box. Call them today at 888-223-7455 or visit them on the web at manchestersubaru.com. Test drive a Subaru and receive 2 tickets to any Manchester Monarchs home game.
Face off right circle to the left of Jacob Markstrom. Shore on the draw with Hamilton. Shore wins it. Back to Miller. Pulls the trigger. Deflected off the left wing wall. Taken by Zaleski. Pass knocked down by Forbert in the neutral zone. Now with it Sanguinetti in his own end. Center ice. Hamilton had it stripped away.
1-2.
Now played into the Utica end of the ice. Taken by Anderson, plays at neutral zone, knocked down by Forbert. On it, Gauss. Shot from the right wing side goes over.
Oh,
the net.
wow. Crazy carry. It almost went in off the back of JF off the glass. Ended up going off the shoulder and beyond the net. That was scary.
Now kicked at the line by Clendenning, taken by Shore. Shore sends it right side for Loverty. Loverty with it in the corner. Now Shore with it, sends it around the wall, far side for Vandergulik, back out to the line to Bodnarchuk. Bonds to Shore in the trapezoid, throws it out in front. Vandergulik couldn't get a shot off. Backman has it left wing side. Back to Bodnarchuk at the line. Bonds sends it into the trapezoid, knocked down by Vandergulik. Now far side on it, Conacher for the Comets, drops it off behind the net for Huskins. Huskins plays it off the near glass. Now Friesen with it. Friesen for Conacher, left wing side. His drive goes wide. Rebound kept in by Biega. Biega drops it off for Conacher. Conacher plays it behind the net. Now O'Reilly battling for it. Stolen away by Dowd. Behind the net. Now passing the neutral zone. Backman can't track it down. Corrado has it. Plays it far side. Now in the neutral zone it goes. Pass behind O'Reilly. Friesen pokes it into the center circle. Friesen sends it off the right wing wall. Dowd plays it back to Forbert in his own end. Now it's Gravel with it near side. Brian O'Neill has it. O'Neill broken up. Finally gets the pass away. Stolen by Grenier. His pass knocked down by Gravel. Center ice wheel pokes it ahead. Stolen by Sanguinetti. Re-stolen by Gravel. Gravel. Long drive. A save by Markstrom. Now backhanded by DeFazio into the neutral zone. Gravel plays it back in his own end. 2-2 your score. 6:35 to go in the third period here at the Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire. Now O'Neill with it. Kicks it ahead in the neutral zone. Brian O'Neill over the line. Nailed to the wall. Here's a shot by Wheel. Saved by Markstrom. Now Sanguinetti with it. Sanguinetti ahead over the line. Right wing side moving in. Great play. That Colin Miller got back and broke up Zaleski. Zaleski. Pass stolen far side by Wheel. Now Wheel, neutral zone for Bodnarchuk. Over the line to Auger. Auger shot saved by Markstrom. Cleared away by Huskins. Kept in by Zach O'Brien to Auger. Side of the left wing circle. He's broken up in the circle. O'Brien keeps it alive. Zach with it to Auger. His pass deflected. Now O'Brien with it. His shot deflected off the glass. Glendenning has it far side for the Comets. Chips it all the way down into the Monarchs end of the ice. Loverty, center right, Shore over the line, right side. Shore a drive, saved by Markstrom.
Monarchs attack is relentless right now, Ken. They are going at the net. They are getting good sustained opportunities in the offensive zone, just not capitalized. The fans building the Let's Go Monarchs chant around the guys here with 5:20 to go. Monarchs look to end this one in regulation.
John Backman with it in the neutral zone. Backman with it, broken up, center ice, Gounce with it. Drops it off for O'Reilly over the line. Plays it off the left wing wall. Now Gravel sends it behind the net. Far side Forbert on it to Dowd. Back to Forbert. Forbert in the neutral zone. Forbert plays it off the right wing wall. Tracked down by Corrado in his own end to Conacher. Conacher lobs the puck all the way down into the Monarchs end of the ice. Taken by Bodnarchuk to Vandergulik. Vandergulik center ice. Backman with it. Backman a drive, goes just wide. And offside, I believe, was whistled against the Monarchs with 4:44 to go here in period number 3, tied at 2 apiece.
Yeah, Monarchs are creating good opportunities, skating the puck, getting the puck into the offensive zone, and getting it to the net. They're presenting good traffic out front of the net. They've got some redirects, and they're trying just about everything to solve Markstrom at this point in time. And so far, been able to get it by him twice, but Markstrom has been very solid in that.
He has lived up to his billing, there's no question about that. Anderson with it. Plays it into the neutral zone. Puck loose, right in front of the Utica bench. Now Anderson tracks it down in his own end. Wraps it around the dasher on the near side. Comes all the way down into the Monarchs end of the ice, and that will be icing against the Comets. And we'll face it off in the Utica zone. 4:25 to go here in period number 3, tied at 2 apiece. Monarchs with 31 shots in this one. Comets with 14. Monarchs with 9 in this period to 3 for Utica. Face off right circle to the left of Markstrom. Wheel will take the draw against Acton in the right wing circle. Puck loose. O'Neill battling for it in the corner with Sanguinetti. Now Anderson with the far side. Friesen up with it to Acton. Acton over the line, left side, controlled by the Comets. Taken behind the net by Shinkarik. Stolen away by the Monarchs. In the neutral zone, long drive. Berube makes the stop side of the net off the stick of Clendenning. Now Miller with it, Colin Miller. Center ice to Auger. Auger sends it in off the end wall. Biagger there. Now taken by Huskins to Gounce. Kept alive by Shore along the right wing wall. Huskins has it in the corner. Biega with it. Biega starting out of his own end. Plays it off the near side glass to Gounce. Gounce with it to Hamilton. Side of the left wing circle. Gounce and Auger battling for it. Auger went down along the end wall. Kept alive by the Comets in the Monarch zone. Off to our left as they battle for the puck along the end wall with 3:15 to go in the third period. They continue the scrum for the puck. Now it's wandered around the wall on the near side, collected by Auger. Auger plays it in off the right wing wall. Tracked down by Clendenning. Clendenning starting out of his own zone, center ice to O'Reilly. Now far side swept in by Corrado. Taken by Miller in the trapezoid. Colin Miller in his own end. To Sean Backman. Backman's pass too far in front of Dowd. Collected by Sanguinetti to O'Reilly. O'Reilly's long shot gathered in by Berube, and he tied it up. He tried to throw it far side to Vandergulik, but stoppage in play with 2:39 to go in the third period. We're tied up at 2 apiece.
Pretty tense, down here at this point in time. Only game number 1, but not a lot of chatter from each of the benches. Everybody's expended a lot of energy so far in this game. Monarchs obviously coming off that 10-day break, but they have played obviously without Jeff Schultz for the majority of this game. 5 D-men. Paul Bissonette's not seeing the ice here in the third period of play, so the Monarchs have been putting other guys in with Crescenzi as well as Auger. So both teams have put a lot into this contest.
Off the face-off shot blocked in the right wing circle in the Manchester zone. Friesen battling with Loverty. Loverty comes away with the puck. Ahead to Dowd, broken up by Anderson, who sends it behind the net where it's stopped by J.F. Berube. Forbert wraps it around the wall on the near side, kept alive by Friesen. Now Forbert on it in his own end to Vandergulik. Vandy, pass broken up. Vandy gets it back, chips it ahead. Dowd broken up by Acton. Now Monarchs get it back as they chase forward along the right wing wall. Backman bumped by Friesen. Wrapped around the wall on the far side. Vandergulik with a big hit on Anderson along the end wall. Less than 2 minutes to play in the third period, tied at 2. Bodnarchuk comes up with a puck.
Puck management, Ken, so important here late in the game. Any turnover can be, a potential game ender. So the Monarchs need to be very careful with the puck here, make good decisions.
Mersch with it on the far side. Mersch plays at neutral zone. With it, Brian O'Neill over the line. O'Neill in the slot, throws it in front to Wheel. A save! Oh, by Markstrom off Wheel.
Kept his legs moving in that instance and ended up moving the puck out of harm's way. You wonder if he could get a rebound opportunity there. The Monarchs didn't.
1:15 remaining. Puck in the neutral zone. Mersch skating to the bench. He broke his stick. Clendenning on it in his own zone. Clendenning plays it ahead, and the puck is deflected up into the stands on the near side. With 1:04 remaining in regulation. Tied at 2.
Only 15 shots for Utica. Again, the Monarchs have dominated in terms of zone time. The second and third periods of play, 7 of those shots have come over the last 2 periods for the Utica Comets. Really only 2-3 quality scoring opportunities created in the game for Utica. So the Monarchs really need to capitalize in the contest in which they've been the better team.
Playing away. O'Brien with it. Sends it deep into the Utica end of the ice. Markstrom in the trapezoid sends it into the corner for Shore. Shore tied up, still battling for the puck along the wall to Auger. His shot save by Markstrom, and Zach O'Brien was shoved into the net.
Clendenning shoved him into the net. And they've done a good job of freeing the area around the net of Markstrom. The Monarchs have been looking for rebounds, trying to get some net front presence, but it's been a good job by the Utica Comets decor of not allowing the Monarchs to win that battle in front of the net. They've given them the puck possession on the exterior, but the net mouth areas, they have done a very nice job of making sure their goaltender sees the puck and that there are not a lot of secondary opportunities for him.
Fans waving the white towels here that they were given upon their entrance into the arena tonight. Making some noise. It has been a very enthusiastic, highly charged crowd here this evening. The attendance 8,155. As they attend to the net, which became dislodged when Zach O'Brien was shoved into it. As they want to get that net back on the stanchions.
Yeah, Markstrom must have pretty strong legs. Knocked the net off that many times and caused the problem there.
42.8 seconds remaining in the third period. Tied at 2 apiece. Corey Conacher's goal tied it up at 5:24 of this period. Shot just outside the right wing circle. Shore on the draw with Will Acton off the faceoff, won by the Comets. Played into the neutral zone, knocked down by Miller. His pass deflected into the crowd, right above the penalty box area down below.
Looked like it truly was deflected, but Utica not sure.
What they are calling it. They are calling it a delay of game. And the Monarchs will be shorthanded here with 35.3 seconds remaining in the third period.
See if we get a replay on that.
I thought it was deflected too. Bobby Howard.
A lot of argument from the Monarchs bench.
Bobby Howard, who's sitting off to my left, said it was not deflected.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with Bobby.
Yeah, well.
There's not a lot of protests from the Monarchs. I thought initially it was deflected.
It looked like it was deflected, but
if an official calls it, it's pretty much black and white type thing.
Yep. So Utica on the power play here with 30 seconds remaining in regulation time. Monarchs come up with a puck. Here's Dowd with it. Dowd over the line, left side. Dowd with it to Shore. His shot blocked. Loose puck side of the net. Shore taken down by Sanguinetti.
Sanguinetti shut the door on the Monarchs.
Now over the line, right side. Utica is a drive on the right wing side. A glove save by Berube. With 9.5 seconds remaining in regulation time. Tied at 2. Monarchs with more than twice the shots of the Utica Comets, but we have ourselves a tied hockey game here. Face off right circle to the left of JF. Grenier on the draw against Crescenzi. Right circle to the left of JF. 9.5 seconds remaining in the third period. As we await the drop of the puck anxiously. Crescenzi and Grenier off the draw. Puck back out to the line. Now quick shot, Sanguinetti blocked. Another shot in on JF. He makes the save.
Took a crazy Karen as it came in on.
Now Laverty going at it in front.
Laverty and Conacher. Friesen is there too. He wants a dancing partner.
Conacher is really not known for his pugilistic skills.
Yeah,
but
he's been on the guy's skin a little bit out here tonight.
2.3 seconds remaining.
He and Wheel went at it after the non-call of Colin Miller's stick being slashed out of his hand.
So we have 2.3 seconds to go in regulation time. Monarchs and the Comets tied at 2 apiece. Face-off will be in the Monarchs' end of the ice. 1 goal apiece here in period number 3. Hirsch for the Monarchs, Conacher for Utica. Game 1 of the Calder Cup Finals. I think we have some kind of a series shaping up between these two teams. Off the face-off, puck is loose. Shore
came up high on Shore. Shore hit him right in the mouth area. Doesn't look like there's any sort of a call as a result of that.
Time has expired in regulation. Overtime period tied at 2 apiece. Shore out there with Mersch, Bodnerchuk, and Laverty. The penalty killing unit for Coach Mike Stuthers. Jeff Schultz, if you're just joining us, had to leave the game in the first period and has not been back and will not be back. All right, Utica with it over the line. O'Reilly battling along the right wing wall, cleared by Shore into the Utica end of the ice. Now with it in the neutral zone, the Comets. Friesen over the line. His shot is deflected. Behind the net. Puck is loose. Backhander in front. Knocked away.
Conacher had a great chance there. He was right on the doorstep, but couldn't get a shot away.
Now Sanguinetti keeps it in at the right point. Drops it off for Conacher along the right wing wall. Now Laverty gets it, wraps it around the wall, far side, kept in by O'Reilly. His pass deflected. Shore sends it into the neutral zone. Sanguinetti now has to track it down in his own end. 30 seconds remaining on the penalty to Colin Miller. We played a minute of the overtime session. First one. Now puck comes deep into the Monarchs end of the ice. Forbert with it, far side. Forbert backhands it, kept in. No, Anderson could not keep it in at the line. Forbert drops it off behind the net, broken up by Gounce. Far side. Now back up top it goes. Clendenning's shot deflected into the right wing corner. Penalty just about expired. Now it has. Miller out of the box. Monarchs back at full strength. Forbert plays it ahead to Miller. Neutral zone. Dowd with it. Dowd shifting over the line for O'Brien. Sweeps it into the trapezoid behind the net. Dowd battling along the left wing wall. Kept in by Backman. Throws it into the right wing corner. O'Neill has it. Brian O'Neill behind the net. Tied up. O'Neill tracking it down along the wall. Back out to Bodnerchuk. Bod sends it into the trapezoid. Wheel drops it off. Wheel gets it back. Wheel spinning. Throws it out in front and stolen away by the Comets. And now Vertanen runs over.
Bod tried to initiate contact with him, and that didn't go his way.
Now with it, Wheel shifting over the line. Wheel a drive, save, Markstrom, he dives out and covers up the loose puck in front.
Another great job by Markstrom as Wheel is trying to get that one through the 5-hole. Both teams come together in front of the net. Again, that battle ensues as the Utica Comets not going to give an inch to the Monarchs out front of that cage. But Wheel, a good job, tried to get it through the 5-hole. Markstrom shuts the 5-hole, deadens the puck, and is able to quickly track it and pounce on it. No rebound opportunity for the Monarchs.
17:43 remaining. Sudden death overtime. Face-off will come in the Utica Comets zone as you follow the action on the mighty 1590 WSMN Nashua. Face-off right circle to the left of Jacob Markstrom, who has been very, very good. As advertised, Conacher plays it center ice. Grenier. Drive goes off the glass.
And they've been very good in front of him, too. They've allowed it's been kind of the bend but not break defense mentality where they have given up a lot of zone time, but they have blocked shots and they've cleared the net mouth area in front of Markstrom. They've done a nice job in their own end.
Kempe battling along the end wall in the trapezoid off to our left dugout by Shore to Forbert. His shot blocked. Now getting it back. Shore back out to the line to Miller. Miller's shot deflected, bouncing in the slot. Kept alive by Miller at the line. Now dropped it off. Quick shot save by Markstrom.
Great set there. Bodnerchuk let it go. Backman was providing the net front presence. This will go all the way down for icing as the Monarchs buzzing again. That's a really good sign for the Monarchs going forward. When they want to impose their will, they're able to do so against the Utica Comets. That's been kind of what the Monarchs have been able to do this year. When they have needed to, when they have faced adversity, they've been able to create opportunities. And that was a big question mark really going into it. We're going to get a timeout here for the Utica Comets. They understand that they need to take one right here with that icing and that group that's been out there and working hard for them out on the ice. But that was a big question mark going into this series, Ken, for me, was this is a team we haven't seen before, and they're the best team in the Western Conference. Will the Monarchs be able to bear down and establish themselves in the offensive zone, create sustained zone time, and create quality scoring opportunities? And the really good news about tonight is they have. And that, I think, is really solid. The bad news is that Markstrom is as good as advertised, and they're also a good counterattacking team like we saw with Hartford as well. But the Monarchs look good in this game, and that's a really good sign moving forward.
16:49 remaining here in the fourth period, or the first period of sudden death overtime. Face-off left circle to the right of Markstrom, who has turned aside 33 shots. J.F. Berube has turned aside 15. Face-off left circle, Dowd on the draw for the Monarchs. Against O'Reilly, Al O'Reilly, captain of the Comets. Puck loose along the left wing wall. Monarchs battling to keep it alive. Dowd with it, has it knocked away. Giving chase Bodnerchuk, tracks it down in his own end for the Monarchs. Andrew Bodnerchuk with it. Bods has it broken up by Grenier, but collected by Gravel. Gravel pokes it ahead, left side, Vandergulik. Vandergulik moving in. Backhander, save in front. Markstrom knocked it away. Now back out to Gravel. His shot goes off the end wall. Now Vandergulik back out to Gravel. He sends it left side. Backman fans on the shot from the left side. Now Dowd battling in the trapezoid for the puck stolen away by the Comets. Utica with it. Grenier over the line, right side. Now Miller comes up with the puck to Forbert. Forbert pokes it ahead to Wheel. Jordan Wheel shifting over the line, left side. Wheel moving in front, and a score! A score! What a rush by Jordan Wheel! Wheel with the game winner for the Monarchs at the 4:10 mark of the overtime period. What a tremendous rush by Jordan Wheel.
Utica Comets want this reviewed, Ken. They're staying on their bench. The Monarchs coaching staff had left. Chris Height has rejoined me here on the bench. But I think we are going to get a review.
The net became dislodged as Wheel went in. It did.
Monarchs are all going to come off the ice, and that's a good move. Why not? But we get the replay here. Wheel drives the net. Mersch is out front, and the net did come off, Ken. It's tough to see. I think the Monarchs next to me are all saying that it's a good goal, but it did look like the net came off. Let's see if we get a replay again on that. It was tough to tell if the